Hello. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. 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 All right. I think we're good to go. What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Today is February the 17th. It happens to be the 24th day of our daily Consultants Without Borders Daily Growth podcast. Today, we're going to talk success. Today, we're going to talk what does success mean to you, how to actually define it, and hopefully by the end of the day, which is an hour from now, less than an hour, we're going to actually be able to provide some clarity to ourselves so that we could more tangibly move in the direction of success. Now, before we move on, I wanted to say that every day for the past 24 days, well, minus 2 days, where we had technical difficulties, we've been coming up between the hours of 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. to try to serve you with the strategies of growth and success. Okay, so now let me see what is happening here and why are we glitching a little bit. Is everybody good? Everybody on every platform? Are you all good with us? Oh, perfect, good. So the hours that we've been coming up have been 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Moving forward, just because of a lot of feedbacks that we are getting, I thought it would be amazing to actually push the hours from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. because that will be the lunch hour for many people who are at work, and that will allow you the opportunity to actually jump on these calls if they serve you. Hopefully they will, so that you could actually leverage whatever it is that you need out of it more efficiently. And we use the time that personally we consume our content and food and gym, try to always double them up so that we could actually make our time more effective. So instead of just listening to music when I go to the gym, I'm listening to podcasts. When I'm in the car, I want to listen to my ebooks, audiobooks, as I'm actually working on those. And I wanted to bring this to you as well, because this is called time management for growth and efficiency. If you want to grow, remember, we keep on talking every day when we come back that we have only 95% of our basically conscious attention and energy every day. 95% of it is today the same as it was yesterday, and yesterday the same as it was the day before, which kind of means this: if today we have the same meaning, the same feelings, things that we think and things that we do and don't do, which is the same as it was yesterday, for me to be able to experience a new outcome, I must be able to start doing new things, thinking new things and feeling new things, so that I could start incorporating them into my patterns, into my programs of the day-to-day life. It's just literally like going to the gym. When you want to go to the gym, you have to start building that into your daily routines and programs or patterns or whatever you want to call them. Habits, doesn't matter. They have different names. They're all the same thing. Cycles, we call them different things. Hello, how are you doing, Rob? Thank you so much for joining us from YouTube. And just so you know, we are a live show and we are here to answer and collaborate together so that we could all grow and experience success so much quicker. We're on 14 different outlets on 6 different platforms. Doesn't matter if you're the only one in the room watching this or if there are hundreds of others with you. This conversation is made just for you, is here just with the intention of serving you. And I want you to understand that the road and the path to success is a path that must be understood, designed, and it's like going from one city to the other city. Without a map, you're completely going to end up in a wrong place if you ever even get anywhere and you're not going in circles and actually going around your own like neighborhood. So the idea is this: in order for you to get anywhere from where you are in life, there must be 2 points that we must define for ourselves. And those 2 points are critical to define. Where are we right now? And where do we want to be? This is called the starting point and the end point. And what's in between these two, it's called the gap. And now our expertise and our job is to come here and help you every day so that you would close that gap and tighten that gap and cut that gap's length by 20%, 30%, 50%, depending on how much of the tools that we share with you, you actually end up leveraging and using. So now I want to take a moment here and look at my system and see how come it's lagging. Do you all see this system with a lag? Yes. Are the videos? I don't know. I'm seeing the YouTube comments here. So primarily on YouTube, if you see this, is it a smooth stream right now, or is it actually a lagging smooth? Please give me your feedbacks so we could improve on that. But the entire idea is this, my friend. If you want to get anywhere in your life, I'm not here selling you anything. I'm just here to sell you your own dreams and let you know that with the right strategy, with the right approach, 100% not only you're capable, but you're worthy of experiencing everything and then more of what you're imagining. Okay, this is literally what the formula to experiencing quicker what it is that you want, more of it, is this. For you to understand, you must define where are you today and where do you want to get to. This gap must be closed. The way you close the gap is by intentionally and consciously understanding where I am at any point. See, that's how your GPS works. If your GPS is when you sit in your car, your GPS knows where you are right now, and you have to tell it where you want to go. Otherwise, it doesn't know where to take you. The map is what the humanity has always used to go on explorations. Even when they don't know what's ahead of them, they still need to have some sort of a layout in terms of what am I anticipating, because the brain, the way it works at its capacity to make decisions, needs guidance and guidelines and framework. Otherwise, it doesn't know what to respond to. And the entire idea of us here doing this show for free every day for you as a community service is to give back and make sure that you understand and you're empowered with the right tools, right strategies that would help you create the growth that you want. Not selling you anything. I don't even have anything to sell you if you want to, but just trying to advocate for you so that you start putting the wheels into motion so that you experience more of what you want quicker. Okay, so the success that we want to discuss, I keep on repeating this, is 20% strategy, 80% psychology and mindset. And that psychology and mindset is what we call the 95% of repetitive thoughts, feelings, and things that we do and don't do every day, today the same as yesterday, on top on the 60% of which that is mostly statistically focusing on what we don't have, on fears, on our lacks. And by the way, again, ironically, and 60% of the things that we do, think about, and feel today, which is the same as yesterday, have been shaped within our human subconscious mind from the age of conception, moment of conception of the embryo, until the age of 7 years old. That's usually, and isn't it interesting? 60% of everything we think we are and everything we know about our lives was shaped between that time without our actual conscious awareness to even make decisions and judgments on whether we think what we are taking in as the truth, as models of the world, as our frameworks. Are they good? Are they not good? Are they serving me? None of those thoughts. But then what becomes more interesting is that by the time you're 35 years old and 95% of your feelings, thoughts, and doings and not doings today is the same as yesterday, those same 60% foundational beliefs will come and end up at a subconscious level, put us in 60% of our times of our day focusing on what we don't have and how things are dangerous and how we are in fear, rather than what we do have and what opportunities lie right at our feet. And that, my friend, is what creates the biggest difference, the most profound difference between actual visionaries and ordinary life. Ordinary life is literally experienced when we are more focused on what is not available and what is wrong. Visionaries, by definition of the word, they always have the vision of what is right and what can be good and what can be made more helpful, more leveraged, more of, so that we could experience more of what it is that we want. So this is so critical. I want you to understand this. The experience, the very virtue of experiencing life on your terms, based on your desires, based on how you want to show up and how you want to experience life. It all comes down to whether you acknowledge that every decision at a subconscious level that you make from moment to moment is literally being driven by the subconscious mind at a subconscious level at milliseconds speeds where you're not even thinking about them, on the basis of the information we picked up along the path of growing up. I want you to know this, please. That's where so many of our fears come in, by the way. Forget about money, forget about success. If you look at success as a whole generic term, which actually defines your, really, the quality of the life that we experience is just defined in the quality of the relationships that we have. So if I can say, okay, the success of me in my relationships will give me a better, more fulfilled, more profound life experience, then even our quality of relationships are 100% riding on the shoulder of those beliefs that we have within us, that we picked up along the path of growing up between the age of conception to 7 years old. At no time during that period were we consciously even able to, if we wanted, to make a decision and say, what I'm being told by my parents, by my nannies, by my school, by my system, by my family, are these actually the truth? Are they actually what will serve me? Which is, by the way, why we see so many kids who grow up in different families and environments grow up experiencing a different life outcome. As a matter of fact, there are many studies that are done on twins, and when a twin is moved from one family into another family and is raised under different nurturing environments, the outcome of their life is 100% the same. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you how critical the perception of life is, and how critical our approach, our vision of how we experience life is. There were these twins, identical twins, and their father actually was a criminal. The father is thrown into jail, and the two twins, both of them, one of them becomes a criminal, the other one actually becomes a defense attorney. The funny thing is, completely different lifestyles, completely different life paths. When they ask the twin who becomes a criminal, how did you become a criminal? What happened? He says, with a father like that, how could I have not? And the funny thing is, when they ask the twin who is a lawyer, they say, how did you become a lawyer? He says, with a father like that, how could I have not? I want you to understand that both these twins, with 99.9% of their chromosomes being shared, same chromosomes, same upbringing, they both saw the same experience of life through two different angles, which actually gave them two complete separate outcomes. They both experienced the same hardships. They both were brought up with the same parent. They were both eating the same food. They were both breathing the same air. Just one perception difference of what it means that my father is doing. Is what my father does honorable and something I should follow as my only guidance to the model of reality? Versus, is what my father doing hurtful? Is what my father doing harming other people, myself, and what I should do is the complete opposite of it. To still be able to help people like my dad, but not to follow his path. Just one shift in perspective on whether it's the end and that's what I'm just bogged down with and that's what my destiny is, to is this the beginning of something new that I can actually bring and give to this life and to all the people around me. So I want you to understand really this one foundational core understanding when it comes to success, that your success is only as good and as potent as your understanding of the world around you. So the more you understand, the more you're present, the less that you actually profoundly rely on your subconscious definitions that you give to what occurs around you, the more you're going to be able to tap into the potential, which is the 40% of your time every day that you're spending, hopefully, thinking, feeling, doing things and not doing things, versus thinking and feeling what's not available to you, what's missing, focusing on the fear of what can go wrong versus what is right. And that's essentially what the idea of this community clinic of Consultants Without Borders is. How do we bring the expertise, the knowledge, the strategies, the tools, the mindsets to those who are ready to actually create and create a shift, create a change, a momentum that needs to be built for your life to go in a completely new direction. This show is not for everybody. If your life right now is not about growth and success in health, in vitality, in relationships, this show is not for you. And we love you, and I hope you go find what you want somewhere else. I know you will. Internet is a vast, beautiful space. So go do what you gotta do. Get that quick fix if you might. That quick shot of dopamine to make you happy. However, this show is dedicated to any individual at any point on this planet who wants to actually experience growth, who wants to break through to the next level, and is ready to commit themselves to themselves. Nothing to sell you here, my friend, but your own dreams. What is stopping you from experiencing what it is that you want? What is stopping you? Seriously. So let's get to this. Let's get working on the blueprint of our life. Let's get working on where we are today. If you have your phone and you're not driving, or if you have a piece of paper, I want you to put it beside you, and I want you to start answering yourself this question. First of all, let's start with, where do I want to be? What should life ideally look like? And this is very important for you to be clear on this. What do you want your life to look like for you? What should life feel like? What should it look like? What would more of be acceptable in my life for me to feel like I'm leveling up? I really think it is critical that you actually define this for yourself. Do you want more money? If you want more money, how much do you want? Write it down for yourself. Do you want better health? What does better health mean to you? Does that mean recovering from a thing you're dealing with right now? Let's just talk about health for a second. How many of our clients who are so successful deal with unexplained headache phenomena, aka migraine, better called by the medicinal world, just so that they would put a label on it and get you out of their office? Do you know how many of our successful people that are in this society are experiencing hardship when it comes to health? It is mind-boggling. You'll be absolutely blown away what percentage, what portion of the population are dealing on a day-to-day basis with health issues. So now, by the way, because they're drivers, because these people are actually in the business of making success happen for themselves and their families, they don't even actually in their goals, when we talk to them, they don't even actually spend the time to say, how can I actually feel better? Everything is about the money success, which is okay. The money success is perfect. However, what good is money if you're not healthy? A healthy person has a million dreams, and person who is in dis-ease, or whatever you want to call it, disease, only has one dream. So my question is, let's write this for yourself. Let's actually define it. Let's write for ourselves, what does it mean to actually have a better life on my term? Spend this time. If you're here with us, or if you're watching a replay of this, write down, what does a better life for me exactly sound like? You have a couple of minutes, write it down. Yes, write it down in your phone, open another app, or better yet, I love writing, write it down on a piece of paper. Because when you write it, you invite it. Don't forget that. Write down, what does it mean? What does life look like for me? I want you to be clear. I want you to commit yourself not to anything. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. I don't want you to think about how. Don't get bogged down by the tyranny of how. I want you to just write the why. What does it look like? Don't worry about the how. Write for yourself. Write down, what does my ideal life look like? Go ahead. I'm right here. I'm going to wait for you. Yes, go ahead. Write down. Write your ideal outcome. So, this is what you're gonna do. Write your ideal outcome. What is your ideal outcome? Do you want more money? If you want more money, how much more money do you want? Do you want a beautiful partner in your life? Okay. What is that partner gonna look like? Don't write what they shouldn't look like. Write what they will look like. All right? Let's see. Do you want health? More health? What needs to happen? Do you must detox? Do you must stop drinking alcohol or kicking sugar? Or what do you have to do? Are you battling some sort of ongoing issue that you've been ignoring in your health for a long time? You see, the pain should not be suppressed with painkillers. Pain in your body is like an alarm system in a house where the fire and smoke is detected. The last thing you want to do is, when the alarm system is going off, the system, not sister, is going off, is to go yank it out of a ceiling and be like, you're so annoying, shut up. And there's fire in your building. Do not do that. If your physical body has been experiencing pain, it's been talking to you that you must take some immediate action. That's what you want to do. You want to start dealing with the pain. This is an amazing time. Yes. So spend some time, write it down, write it in detail. Tell me, and essentially, you're not telling me, tell yourself, what is it that you're trying to experience more of in life? We're going through this together, and I want you to see how easy it is. I want you to see how easy it is for you to get yourself to where you want with clarity, because lack of clarity is the biggest dream killer of them all, because lack of clarity brings doubt. And doubt is responsible for more dreams killed than any other foe out there. So my friend, take this moment, write down for yourself on a piece of paper. You don't have to share this for anybody. This is for you. Write your ideal outcome. If you want more money, how much more do you want? If you want more customers for your business, how many do you need? Again, don't worry about how, just trust the process. Trust the process. Yes. Perfect. I see some of you are commenting here that you're doing this. That's amazing. Good job. Good job. Your future self already thanks you for taking this moment to actually spend some time with yourself. That's right. Your future self is thanking you. And as you can see, there's nothing to sell you here. We're just going step by step with each other. So write down, I'll give you 30 more seconds. If you just joined us, this is a perfect time. Yes, this is a perfect time. Oh, we have Bob with us too. Hello, Bob. How are you doing? Hello. Bob is here with us from YouTube. So write down, please. I'll give you 10 more seconds if you just joined us. Write down. Yes. Perfect. 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 So just be honest with yourself. Give yourself something realistic. Hello, Nassim. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Write down for yourself what it is that you want to experience in life. Where do you want to get to? What's your destination? Where is the ideal destination? And be specific about it. Write down, if you want to lose weight, I want to lose weight. Okay, how much weight do you want to lose? If you want to gain weight, how much weight do you need to gain? If you need to become healthy, you already know what you gotta do. If you have some unexplainable pain, I have to find a solution. I get to find a solution to the pain that I keep on experiencing in my body. Don't keep on taking those pills. Write it down. I will be pain-free. I will be 100% healthy. I'll be 100% vital. Write it down for yourself. This is it, my friend. This is the new year, 2025. We're already February 17th. If you already wanted to, if you could have, you would have already had everything you wanted. The reason we don't is because we don't know how. So we are going through this. Write this for yourself. You want to experience success, you got to define what success means for your brain to be able to move towards that and to receive. So be expressive. Write down what you want and be specific with how you want it. If you want to lose weight, how much do you need to lose? And also give yourself a time that's realistic and a number that's realistic. Don't go too low. You're capable of experiencing so much. Don't cut yourself slack. Give yourself some excitement to challenge yourself with. If you need more money, how much more money you want? Write it down for yourself. This is not about me selling you anything. This is about you making some plans, make some strategies, create a plan of action for yourself. So your brain can focus on your own life with more clarity. With more clarity, you're gonna find the how. Don't worry about it. That's the next step. So be honest with yourself. Just write for yourself. Where do you want to be? What do you need to experience more of? Do you want a new job? Do you want to get an upgrade? Do you want to get a salary raise? Do you want to open your own business? Do you want to have more clients? Do you want to have do you want to go on a vacation that you've always been dreaming of? Do you want to go and buy a car? Do you want to buy a new house? Do you want to go on a honeymoon that you never got to? What do you want to do? Write these specific things for yourself and how they actually should look like for you to experience that you actually made it. Define it for yourself in achievable, specific terms. Because remember, these got to be smart plans, okay? We are making smart outcomes. These are not regular outcomes. So we're not just writing, I want more money. I want to be healthy. I want to find myself a husband or a wife. No, but those are not going to work. You have to be specific so that your mind can actually experience the progress. Do I want to have a kid? What do you want? Perfect. Okay, we're done. Let's move on. And now the next part is this. We're going to focus on where are we today? Where am I today? And that's where it gets fun. I want you to start being honest with yourself. Where am I today? If I need to lose weight, 50 pounds, how much do I weigh today? If I need to gain weight, if I need to make money, if I need to launch a business, where am I today? Have I done anything for it? Have I done the research? Have I done the product development? Have I done the market valuations? Have I done my avatar profile development? Do I have a website? You write down where you are today. If I want to make more money, how much money am I making right now? How much money am I making? How much more do I want to make? So now we're going to go into write your current situation. That's what we're doing. So write your current situation. What's the current situation looking like? Where are you in life? What do you feel like you have? What do you feel like you don't have right now? Obviously, what you feel like you don't have is what you're moving towards. So if there is no health, then we're not writing no health. We are writing, I am right now overweight by 50 pounds. Which is exactly what our goal was if we were to lose 50 pounds. But I want you to do this, because if you don't do this, if you don't write it, you don't invite it. Once you write it, you invite it. So write it, please, for yourself on a piece of paper. This is your own declaration and commitment of where you are right now, acknowledging it in your own mind's eyes in front of yourself with where I am, so that you can see what the gap is, because you just defined for yourself 5 minutes ago where you want to be. Where is the happy place? Where is that excitement? Where is that destination? And now we are defining where we are right now. So point B was defined. Point A is being defined right now. Go ahead. I'll give you a minute. Just keep on writing. Write as much as you want. Don't just say, I want, right now I don't have money. If you want more money in your life and that's the destination, where are you at right now? So you said, I want to make my first $100,000. I have right now, that's what I want to go to. Right now, I have $50,000 a year. So my salary is 50K. I want to go to 100K, which is my destination. Okay, but now I want you to write, what does that mean for you? When you make a 100K salary, what's gonna change in your life? Because it doesn't matter, more money is pointless. What does the more money going to do for you? What is better health going to do for you? Start writing that under the column, under the part where you were writing what it is you want. Write down and describe, when I am more healthy, when I am more abundant, when I am more wealthy, what does that mean for me? What is life going to feel like? What am I going to be able to experience? What are my loved ones going to be experiencing? What is my community going to experience? Am I going to have more energy to give back? Am I going to have more time? Do I want more time? Maybe you don't have time. You're so busy right now, and time is something you're trying to earn back for yourself. When I have more time, what does it mean? What can I do with it? please write the why, and always write the why for at 3 different levels for yourself. Define why you're going to be served and how. Define why and how your loved ones are going to be served, and define why and how your community, the greater humanity, is going to be served. Okay? Good. So keep on writing. Keep on writing. If you just joined us, welcome. We are trying to create some shortcuts for all of us to get to our goals, our dreams, our destination quicker. And what we are doing is we are writing out specifically what it is that we want to experience. And by the way, when you're writing out what it is that you want to experience, don't just go crazy for like 20 years from now. We are just going to work on like a 3-year plan right now. So 3 years from now, where do you want to be? What do you want more of? Write it for yourself on a piece of paper if you're not driving. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Grab a piece of paper right now. If you just started watching this, there is a reason you're here. Don't doubt yourself. Write down, what is it that I need to experience more of? Be specific and write down why it matters to you. That's so important. If you want more money, why is the more money important? If you want better health, why is the health important? And remember, it's not only for you, it's also how the outcome will affect your family, your loved ones, and your community. Be specific and write that out. Write it out and just describe for yourself the outcomes, how amazing it's going to be, how cool it's going to be, how life is going to be so amazing and so awesome when whatever you want is achieved. Explain it for yourself, write it for yourself, please, because the more descriptive you are, the more you're going to be helped to move towards that direction. Okay? So keep on going with it. Yes, yes, yes. Keep on writing it. Because the more you write it, the more you invite it. Yes. Right. Right where you are right now too. Don't forget that. So if you want more money, where am I right now? If I want more health, where am I right now? If I want a relationship, where am I right now? Are you in a bad relationship or are you in no relationship? So first, do I need to fix the relationship? Like if I want a better relationship, what do I must do? I need to know where I am right now. Write that for yourself. Define that for yourself in understandable and clear terms so that you're not, and by the way, don't mess around. Nobody's there right now with you, and I'm not asking you to share this with us. This is for yourself. Write it down. Be honest. Is your relationship so important? The quality of the life you experience is 100% the quality of the relationships that you're surrounded with. That means if your life quality is good, that means you have good relationships. So without good relationships, you have nothing. Doesn't matter how much you work and how much money and success you have. A successful person that has a lot of money on an island alone is just a miserable person. You do not have anything if you have money and you don't have good relationships. So what are your relationships with your loved ones right now? Do you want to improve those? Where are you at today? Perfect. So I think we've spent enough time with writing these. That was about a good 10 minutes for where you're gonna want to be and where you are right now. Where you're gonna want to be, it's critical to be defined and to be actually having qualities on why it's important to you. So why is it important to you? Why is it important to your family? And why is it important to your community for this change to happen? And now when you write that, Now it's easier for your mind to actually look at the paper and understand that, oh yes, what I'm looking at is not only going to be pleasurable because it's an outcome we want to experience, but it's going to be actually serving me so well. It's going to serve my family so well. It's going to serve my community so well. Now that's what we use as our fuel for the path forward, which is going to be, are you ready for it? A turbulent path. See, just because you write it, it doesn't just make it magically appear. You still got to take those hard steps. You're still going to have to be consistent. You still have to stay disciplined. It's just that now we have a direction to move towards. Your brain actually now understands that I'm looking at something that is now a possibility for me. Okay, perfect. So now, this is where we're going to get to. Again, if you're not driving, this is what we're going to do with each other, okay? I want you to, if you're not driving, if you're driving, don't do this. You could always come back and do this later. If you're not driving, what I want you to do is to now, we're going to go through an NLP process, okay? A neuro-linguistic programming process, where we're going to actually program and pre-program your mind so that your brain and your mind has that shortcut figured out at a subconscious level, so that when you're going out and trying to look for strategies that are specific to serve you to get there faster, your brain actually knows what the outcome is and has the feeling already of it, okay? So let's do an NLP short, let's do a short NLP session. Good. So, what does NLP mean? NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming, which actually stipulates and understands that everything you experience in your life is literally the result of the feelings that you're having, and those feelings come from the words that you use, the thoughts that you have. And in order for you to be able to experience your own reality quicker in a way you want it, you must be able to put yourself ahead of time to experience what that experience will feel like. And by doing this and revisiting this continuously on a day-to-day basis, 5 minutes a day, you don't need to do more than that. What you do is you actually create what's called an anchor. So an anchor that you're going to fire over and over and over again. So we're going to spend 5 minutes with each other and go through this. I want you to do this. And then if you want, you could always refer back to day 24 of the Consultants Without Borders. Come back to this. And then what we're going to do is redo this. All right? 5 minutes a day. But this is how it starts. So I want you to please, again, disclaimer, do not do this if you're driving or operating any heavy vehicles at work. Do not do this. Do this later on. But then for everybody else, please take a moment, 5 minutes, and we're going to first try to bring, if you remember, we talked about coherence. We're going to bring our heart and our mind in a coherent state. And that state happens with 6-second breaths in and 6-second breaths out. We're going to do this together. It's best if you're comfortable to close your eyes, because it shuts off a lot of the analytical and processing parts of the brain that are responsible for 80% of the workload of your mind with processing images. It takes a lot of energy. By just closing your eyes, you save the energy and you could now focus your attention easier. That's why I want you to do this. So first, before we start, as I said, 6 seconds in, 6 seconds out, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to focus on our heart as we breathe imagine that you're breathing in through your heart and you're going to breathe out through your heart, not through your nose when you close your eyes. It becomes very easy. What I want you to do is first start by taking a deep breath and releasing out a sigh of relief. A sigh of relief is the most profound experience that your biological body can go through to de-stress itself and get ready to become coherent with the heart and mind and create that state, which is what we exactly need. So we start with a deep breath. It's called a sigh of relief. We're going to do it again. Breathe in. Perfect. And then we're going to do one more. I want you to all go along with this. Last one. We're going to do one more. Try to fill up your belly and your chest. Good. So now we're going to go for 5 breaths. 6 seconds in, I'm going to count, and 6 seconds out. Keep your eyes closed. Don't open them until I tell you if you're comfortable with doing so. What I want you to do is to start breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to do it through your nose. One more. Breathe in. 3, 4, 5, 6. And breathe out through the nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We're going to do 3 more. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, slowly but surely. 2, 1. Perfect. And breathe out. 5, 4, 3. Breathe out. 2, 1. And see the air coming in and going out through your chest. One more. We're going to bring it in through the chest. 5, 4, through the chest. 3, 2, 1. And exhaling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Last one. See it. See the air coming through and going out of your chest. Let's start with the last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And exhaling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. I want you to keep your eyes closed. And now, I want you to think about, because we're going to do this quickly, and a time in your life where you felt most excited and most energized. I want you to think about a time that you were so excited. And just remember that time. And bring that colors, the sounds, the audios, the visuals, the feelings all back into your mind and into your body. Experience that moment where you were just so ecstatic, when you were just so in love, when you were just so proud of yourself. I want you to feel that moment. Feel it in your body. Feel how it felt back then. Allow your breathing to go back to just its normal patterns and create that, recreate that feeling, that sense of love, joy, abundance, absolute excitement, proud moment within yourself. Who was around you? What was happening? What were you doing? Where were you at? Feel it in your body. That is the important thing. Don't just think about it. Put on a smile. It's a great feeling you're reliving right now. There's absolutely no reason for you not to do this. And now, on the snap of a finger, I want you to go to a blank white space. See yourself in a blank white space. Perfect. Blank white space. Everything is white, brilliant white around you. And now I want you to see the story that you just write for yourself, the outcome that you committed yourself that you want to actually experience life more of. I want you to see that happen right in front of you. I want you to see yourself 3 years from now with 100% it is done. Whatever it is that you wrote for yourself, it already happened. If you wanted the money, it is there. If you wanted the health, it is there. If you wanted the relationship, it is there. If you wanted the travel, you are in the travel right now. See yourself, please, and feel exactly what that feeling would feel like to you. And use that emotional, elevated state that you just created. Hello. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Feel it in your body. What is that excitement feeling like in your cells of every part of your body when you have what it is that you just promised yourself you would? Who's around you? See who else is standing beside you. Whose hands are you holding? Is it your partner? Is it your husband, your wife? Is it your business partner? Is it your coach on a stage that you're saying, yes, coach, thank you, holding the hands up? See yourself in a space of that 3 years version of yourself from now. Time is going to go like this, but I want you to see and envision and feel it 100% in your body. See yourself already in that space. When it happens, what is it going to feel like? Put on a smile and make it even double the excitement, double the power, double the feelings. Make it even more strong in your body. I want you to see your own future 3 years from now when you have whatever it is that you have aimed for that we already wrote down. This is a time that you're going to see it in your mind's eye. How is it going to be feeling when that goal is already fulfilled? See it, feel it, and I want you to once again more intensity, bring even more emotions, feel the love, the excitement, the joy that's going to bring for you. What is it going to do for your family? What is it going to do for your loved ones? What is it going to do for you when you experience that beautiful goal that you're committing yourself to? That beautiful plan, that beautiful outcome. And I want you to stay there and make your hand into a punch, turn it into a fist, and say yes to yourself, because you are one step in the quantum realm closer to experiencing that outcome right now. And your body is literally, as you're holding the fist, is saying, yes, I'm gonna make this happen. Yes, it is already done. Yes, it is done. So it is. I want you to remind yourself in your every cell of your body while you're holding the fist how beautiful this state feels, because this is going to be your fuel for the rocket that's going to fuel you on the path of finding whatever it's going to take to get you there. You will either find a way or you're going to create a way, but there is no other way out of this. You're feeling that, the feeling, you're celebrating that outcome right now, and I want to get you to go deep and bring that excitement to your heart. Bring that excitement of the outcome to yourself. Gift yourself this smile, this love, this joy of what you're worthy and what you're capable of 3 years from now, right now. Yes, and that's it. Start taking one more breath. Bring yourself back into present, into wherever you are right now. Don't open your eyes yet. Just pull yourself back to where you are And I want you to just have absolute love, clarity, and absolute compassion for your version of self today. See yourself today for the beautiful being that you are, for doing this for yourself. Of all the things you could be doing right now, you are spending and committing to yourself, to your growth right now. I want you to please love yourself, shower yourself with love as you are today, and thank yourself today for committing and taking every bit of your time, energy, and effort today to set yourself up for that absolute inevitable outcome of 3 years from now. Yes, yes, yes. And then with that, I want you to put on a beautiful big smile. Take a deep breath. And just release whatever no longer serves you through your exhale. One more time. Whatever doesn't serve you, let it go with your breath. It is done. So it is. So be it. And whenever you're ready, slowly you could open your eyes and come back and join us. Thank you for doing this for yourself. Thank you for committing to your own self. Again, I don't have anything to sell you but your own dream and your own possibility that yes, you can. So please commit yourself to the outcome. Do not settle. Be grateful for what you have right now, but don't settle for what it is that you have. Now, your next mission is to find whoever is already experiencing today what you want to experience in 3 years. Find somebody. When the student is ready, the teacher shows up. And find someone who's done it themselves and is willing to share with you how to do it. That's not me. I'm just asking you. For you, you got to find your own person. That's your next step. So you wrote where you want to be. You wrote where you are right now. How is it going to change your life, change the life of your loved ones, and the change in your community? Next step, find somebody today who's already done what you want to do in 3 years. Go find it. Start by searching. If you want to lose weight quickly, then find somebody who's done it and is willing to help you and share with you. Find a community, number 2, that actually rallies around the same outcome. You want to have a better relationship, put yourself in a community, on Facebook groups, somewhere, on school, somewhere. Find a community and put yourself in that community. These are the 3 things we're going to do today that will move us closer to the direction of absolutely reaching that goal that you just set for yourself. I'm here with you every day. My name is Bliss. Every day, starting from tomorrow, we're going to do this at 12 p.m. until 1. So 12 to 1, we're going to be doing this every day as our growth clinic, where we come here and we try to serve you with the strategies, the mindsets that you're going to need to create that change quicker. Okay? Love you so much. Thank you so much for being with us. Wherever you are on this beautiful planet, you're a beautiful, precious being. Don't ever underestimate what you're worthy of, okay? Always, always remember, you are a magical miracle being. Don't underestimate your own powers. You're worthy and capable of so much. I'm here rooting for you with so much love. My name is Bliss. Until the next one, please like this video and share it to somebody else that it may serve as well. That's all I ask for. Not selling you anything. So much love. Take care. Be well, my love.